Last year, my father and I began working on a documentary about the life of Mr. Spock. We were both very much aware that the 50th anniversary of Star Trek: The Original Series was coming up in 2016.
Growing up with Mr. Spock in the house was kind of interesting to begin with because he was in character a lot. That was sort of Dad's method. He had a lot of trouble getting out of character because Spock is a very demanding role in that it's not that there's not that much emotion really happening. It's not really in the script on the page for him to play. He had to bring a lot of himself and a lot of careful thought to the character. He talked a lot in his autobiography about the fact that he had to stay in character most of the time while they were filming the show, and a lot of time when he was at home. He was very reserved and and quiet and logical and thoughtful and kind of a little distant, quite frankly, sometimes. When I was a big fan of the show, though, I loved Spock from the get-go. I watched them film it. I was on the set quite a bit because they started during the summer of 1966 when I was on vacation. So I was there quite a bit watching them film the show and very excited about the show. We were big fans of the show right away. Things got a little complicated when the show took off and Mr. Spock was a very popular character immediately. We had a lot of paparazzi, a lot of photographers coming to the home to interview us and take pictures of us. And we had a lot of reaction in public with Dad. We couldn't do some of the things that we used to do anymore. We were dealing with a celebrity now, and people wanted to be, to have their picture taken with him and wanted his autograph. So they would line up at the dinner table, as example. And it was difficult for me to have sort of, father-son activity in public because he would be mobbed. This happened on a couple of occasions. We tried to go out and do something simple, normal, so to speak. And a mob would form around him, and we'd have to go home. So that was very challenging for us.